Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to talk about freight brokers insurance. Um, we get a lot of questions in regards to if a freight brokerage needs to have insurance beyond the surety bond. Of course, the surety bond is there just in case you fail to pay a carrier. They can actually do a claim against your bond. However, a lot of freight brokers, they're very unsure about if they also need insurance. And so this morning, I'm going to bring to you an article about C.H. Robinson and the C.H. Robinson case. Now, many of you probably already know of this. However, if you go to Google and you just type in C.H. Robinson liability case, there are a lot of articles that you can read that pertains to this case. And we're going to look at one in particular. So I want to say this one is Transport Topics, and their website is www.ttnews.com. And it basically talks about, C.H. Robinson is a brokerage. And, basically they brokered a load to a carrier, and that particular carrier got into an accident and it was a fatality involved. And so they also found C.H. Robinson liable, as well as the trucking company. So the trucking company didn't get off the hook, but all parties that were involved were actually liable. So if you don't have insurance, guys, this could really affect you and your livelihood. And I'm going to go briefly through the topic. However, again, I want you guys to go over to Google and I want you to search C.H. Robinson liability case. And there are several articles, and so you can read multiple as well. It's just really good information for you. And so what happens is, and this was, I believe, back in 2009. No, 2004, I'm sorry. But what happens is a lot of the shippers now, when you guys are going to call your shippers to build your book of business, a lot of the shippers are actually requiring that you have a certain amount of insurance as well as the carriers. That's why you have to screen these carriers very well, but it's just different scenarios that can happen. So we're going to briefly talk about this article. And then if you have any comments, leave them below. Please leave your comments below. But I would like everybody to read the article. So the jury finds freight broker liable for 23.8 million fatality award. Okay. Alrighty, so an Illinois jury has awarded 23.8 million in damages against leading freight broker C.H. Robinson. So C.H. Robinson was liable for 23.8 million. Okay? So, I mean, you should always have insurance. I don't care what type of insurance it is. If you own a home, you should have homeowners insurance. Anything can happen. I mean, we try to stress the importance of life insurance. A lot of the truckers out there don't have a lot of benefits or owner operators. So I don't care what type of business you have, you should always have some type of insurance just in case things go to the left or things, don't work out. You want to protect you and your business as much as possible. So there are a lot of brokerages out there that don't have any insurance, and you're getting started, and of course you want to keep your expenses low, but you never know what can happen. And because you never know what can happen, you don't want to end up in a situation like this. Okay. Basically, this motor carrier or trucking company was hired by C.H. Robinson to haul a load of potatoes. Okay. It happened, let's see. Basically, two men were killed, and they also badly injured another one. Okay. So since this accident happened, basically it raised concerns about the potential liability companies that broker freight could face when the carriers they contract with run into problems. Okay. The local newspaper said the driver was operating the truck on a suspended license, that she had falsified her service logbook. So, this was before they had the electronic log, guys, but, a lot of people were, cheating on the logbooks. Her license was also suspended. And so she did also plead guilty to the charge, as well as following too closely. Have you ever been driving on the expressway and the trucks, like, they're in a rush, or they're probably trying to get to their shipper or receiver, and they're just driving so fast, and you have to get over because you think they're going to hit you? So I wasn't there on that day, but I've actually experienced someone driving too closely, a tractor driving too closely. And the thing of it is, if they have to stop, they can't. It takes them a minute to slow down, and so they have all of that weight and the speed that they're going. Sometimes they just can't stop. So you basically have to get out of their way a lot of times. The trucking company also now is no longer in business. Now, C.H. Robinson did argue that they should not be held liable. Okay? The driver of the truck and the carrier for whom the driver was working have admitted they were negligent and that they are responsible for the damages caused by their actions. Okay, I'm just reading, guys. 1 second. Okay. So then it says here, there has been a trend in recent years for plaintiffs to go after brokers. Okay. All right. So this is a pretty long article. I'm not going to go too deep in it. I would like for you guys to try to pull it up and read about it on your own. But basically, guys, when you ask the question, we get a lot of questions from, new people that are looking to actually start a freight brokerage business, or they have a freight brokerage business. So only thing that I would suggest is make sure you get insurance. Most of the time it's the contingent insurance that you need, but get some type of policy, because you never know what can happen. Okay, guys, you can visit us at www.bumblebeedispatch.com, facebook.com/Bumblebee Dispatch, and our email info@bumblebeedispatch.com. So please leave your comments below on this video, and make sure, guys, that you do read this article, and there are several other articles out there as well. Talk to you later.